Welcome to today's channel. Be explicit in this that one is to be. For it is in this knowing, dear ones, that it is a divineness within that one is to be asking of. It is in this place of utmost respect that one is to feel of self wanting to wade through or wade into, to immerse herself into this very being of love that she is. Feel as this containment of self, this physical form or structure that one is to be. Become knowing and allowing of this one to be present in all places of which it is that you are understand of this beauty that you are. Feel as you soften, dear ones, shall we say, to allow for the outer skin, the outer lying or the outer lining to feel as it is to dispacitate and become non-existent in this place of where it is that you are to be willing to sit. For it is in this finding, dear ones, of what it is to unearth and uncover, hidden away. At times it appears almost to a disbelief or an unwillingness to see that it is there. Be willing to wade through the muck, to look through the debris at times, to feel of this as it to be you, to be knowing in this place of correctness that you be, that all that you feel as if to be searching for or looking for, you will find it within thee. It is in this great divine, dear ones, that we are to be present in this place of synchronicity, it appears. To be aligned in your time and ours, to be spoken of in this such way. It is in this knowing that we are allowing of all that one is to be, in all willingness to step forth into this space of connection, to feel as this collectiveness is to grab hold of your hand, so to speak, and to hold you tight, and to allow you to feel this circle or congregation of beings of love that we all are to be here to present to you today. It is in this space of looking, dear ones, that we see the many of you yearning, peering, striving to see something better than what it is that you are faced with on a day-to-day occurrence. All of this, dear ones, it is to wipe clear that view again, to polish off that mirror that one is to peer into on a daily basis with a recognition or an unrecognition into of who it is that peers back at you. Take another look. Have a look. Strive to look deeper within. Search for this light that is there, wanting to illuminate you again. Allow for your eyes to stare maybe a fraction too long, so that you may be witness to the real being of which it is that you are. See of oneself being guided here through this channel in her words that she is to speak. Be allowing to feel this energy as it is to flow forth out of Tanya freely in this sensing of her directness to be. It is this space of absolute, a divine knowing from within, that you are to feel of this goodness, that you are to feel of this belief, that you are to feel this rawness, or this feeling that is to wash upon you, to soak upon your skin and make you wish to feel, to see, to believe that these words are true for you once again. It is in this knowing, dear ones, that we are reminding of you here in this space, of the deliberate essence that lays within you. This essence that pours continually to you from the ever responsive, powerful source, being, creator, light that she is to be. To be in this knowing that you are standing into this so-called presence at any given moment of your time, to be called as to be yours now. Be knowing of this, dear ones. Stand in this place of respect and kind and compassion, in a truth and a love for yourself to be felt. Disregard all the minimizing conversations, the unwillingness to be heard or to be seen, the ability to shut oneself down when this voice of love wishes to rise. Ignore all these comments that are to appear to flow to the surface, often in mind's thoughts, to be presuming into this that you are to be. Yes, dear ones, we are the first to offer. It is in an awareness, and this is to be a great awareness, when one can acknowledge of all that rises, and to gain that insight and that understanding into what it is that it is to mean. But one must also be able to flip the coin, so to speak, to look at the other side and to see the beautiful, gentle, delicate creature that you are, the one that is craving to be in this position of love, to be felt and to be spoken by you in your words, so that you may hear once again into this that you are. Be longing in this space, dear ones. Be willing in this space, dear ones. For it is a space like no other. It is a space that is to consume you at times. It is a space that overcomes and overwhelms you with guilt. For it is in this human space of connection that we are unwilling to waste time on such ridiculous activities, so to speak. It is in this space that one must be allowing of self to sit, to be giving, to release all thoughts of where and what it is that she is to be doing. Let yourself feel free here, to just dawdle in time, so to speak, to hit the slow down button, to allow for all that is to encompass you, to allow for all that is to unravel, to allow for all that is to be revealed to you in this space of your so-called moment of time to sit into. It is here, dear ones, that we are willing to come to the party, so to speak, to stand in alignment with you, to feel this congregation of us all in a gatherment to be. Compassion, love, trust, faith, inner knowing, and divineness are all words that come to mind in this thought process to be offered to this channel, in these words to speak. To be knowing and reminding of all this that you are. All this that you are to be felt, placed into again, of the wholeness that is. This wholeness that holds us all in such complete admiration, adorning us for all it is that we are to be present in this exact moment of our so-called time. Be allowing, dear ones. Feel these words of kind as they are to filter into you. Watch as they are to be shuffled around, and feel as your body makes way or makes room to let these words of love and compassion, and to feel the power behind these words as they are to be recognized again by your form. Endeavor not to search too hard, dear ones. And for some it will feel to simply skim the surface to start. But allow for this process to begin so that one may see willingly with eyes wide open, shining brightly, the beautifulness that you are, the beautifulness that this whole planet and earth is. Oh, and much further afield to speak of the realms of which it is that we are contained into. For in every version of you is a version of me. So allow of yourself to see yourself in this perfect understanding of which it is into all that we are to overlap and be interlaid upon each other. To know that everything that you are to see, to experience, is to be for me to learn and understand, and vice versa. Reach out your hands or your arms, dear ones. Allow for them to stretch wide. Feel as you feel yourself integrating into this space of total recognition once again, into this that you are to belong so deeply into. To feel of it as a wanting again to be made known to you as yours in this whole understanding of who it is that you are. It is a belief, dear ones, that we are asking of this that you must participate into. To be felt this willingness to rise from within again. Softly it may appear to begin. Be knowing to this one's voice. Allow for her to speak these words of love. Go easy on yourself, dear ones, for it is not of a comparison to be made to another in their voice as to the way they are to speak to themselves and others. One must recognize in only this that you are. Put the blinkers on if you are to need to require this to do, so that you do not see or need to compare this vision of you to any other to see. Draw the attention back to you. Reel it back into you to be seen, to be heard. Capture yourself in this very moment of divine bliss. And allow yourself this space in time to breathe. Feel that inward breath as it is to search knowingly to every place, nook and cranny that it needs to be. Watch as you are to unfold and release on these breaths. Exhale out all that is not worthy of yours to hold on to any longer. Feel to see as it is to be removed from this physicalness that you are. We are so guided here, dear ones, in this space of love and companionship to offer to you. It is in this guiding that we wish to do. It is in this guiding and support for you that we are of the loveness that is to be found by you, the eternal beings of love, God and grace that are present in every moment of yours to envision. Envision oneself now. Find that divine partnership again within this very essence of being that you are to be. Be allowing, dear ones, of this space in your time to connect in again, to be willing to say yes to you. For it is of this, dear ones, that we wish to offer, this version of which it is that we see present here in this so-called space or moment of your time to speak, is the only version that we are in love with. It is in this loving space that we are glad to connect again to you, to speak these words of wonderment as they are to flow freely out of this one's mouth to channel. We are loving of you here, dear ones. Allow of this to be yours in all that you are. Speak these words to yourself every day, every moment, every second that you get, whether it be just a small space within your busyness that you hold within your day. Come back to this basic acknowledgement of who it is that you are, not who it is that you want to be or think that you should be, but who you are in this very presence of this small moment or glint within your day that you are thinking of you.